Yo, what is up, everybody? Your boy E-Man from the Average Joe Sports Talk podcast coming at you. End of the regular season. The Midtown Brigade Fantasy Football League weekly recap, week 14. It is over. The regular season is over. We got the playoffs in place. Break down one last time the regular season recaps of each matchup and then break down the playoffs matchups. Listen, 6 teams are left for that $1,200, baby. And we had some excitement. All right, we had matchups that were going to be decided based on who won, like mine, for example. Without further ado, let's hit the recap. Let's breeze through these, and then let's take a look at the playoff brackets, predictions, and breakdowns. Look, Galamad on Wednesday, the rivalry against your boy, which I changed my name midstream to if Galamad wins, I kill myself, a.k.a. Garbage Man. This one was the marquee matchup of the week. This one was who wins is in and who loses is out. And that's exactly what it was. Look, back and forth game. I go up by 40 points or 50 early on because Jalen Hurts and Devontae Smith, man, were hooking up. And all of a sudden, boom, take a nice lead. I had to dig deep this week and pick up scum like Travis Homer because I didn't prepare myself that well. Dak and CeeDee Lamb shit the bed. My saving grace. Jamar Chase for him went to work. Jerry Jeudy out of nowhere so Jamar Chase and Jerry Jeudy were the big stories of this game, all right? And Christian McCaffrey. I go up by 50. Then he goes up by 41. Make the story long short. I was down by 41 with Gerald Everett, Mike Williams, and the New England defense left to play. So I had two players at Sunday night, and it was 138. Again, he was up by 41. Mike Williams on his return, I did not expect for him to go ham and score 24 points. Got me that. Everett, 7.8 points, under projection. But again, it came down to Monday night, 138.9 to 130.05. And let me tell you something, man. That New England defense, the Belichick special, pulled it off for your boy, 152.05 to 138.9. Look, game ball goes to the New England defense. My saving grace this week was Tony Pollard, Jalen Hurts, who I traded, by the way. Backstory, Jamar Chase was included in a trade that brought me Jalen Hurts. Paid out for me. Unfortunately, it didn't pay out for Galamad. I know he's upset about this. This kid is competitive as hell. I mean, what could you expect? It's my cousin, bro. Competitive runs in the family. So 152 to 138. I didn't think I was going to get 22 by the New England defense because they've been stinking it up the last couple of weeks. But they were knocking players out, man, and we didn't see that big turn of the New England defense to take over the game until the last matchup, until the second half, man. But your boy just pulled it off. I made the playoffs. Unfortunately, Galamad has to go home. It is what it is. Somebody has to lose. Somebody has to stay, and it's me. So my road to the back-to-back championship begins. All right, damn, against Team Brigade. Yo, Team Brigade has struggled in the last, a few games here. Even though, hey, 10-4. He went up to the hot start against his baby bro. Now it's damn instead of waiver wire studs. 97 to 69. This is probably the lowest combined outcome here. I don't know if it's a good sign for Bringer to start the season, but he's gonna, he has time to recover. Not gonna hit this much, as you know. Damn, waiver wire studs has really failed all year, and Tua Tagovailoa had a second back-to-back bad game. I mean, he had a bunch of guys that he needed to pick up from the waiver wire because look how many people he had on bye. Kamara, Mooney is out for the season. He should have, Damian Harris didn't even start. Aaron Rodgers is a bye. Robinson out for the season. Look, this is pitiful, man. This is really pitiful. But he did the best that he could, and got a victory. So 5-9. Look, he was on trend. He was trending to win 4 to 3 games, and he still got 5 wins, 6 in the division. Not bad. Bring it. Lost his quarterback for the year, Kyler Murray. Big hit right before the playoff starts. All right. Austin Eckler has been his stud, and that's going to help him. Jamal Williams, nowhere to be found. Jalen Waddle, back-to-back subpar game. Garrett Wilson has been hot for him the last couple of weeks. Dolchich, good point average, but we're going to see here. He's a little hobbled. Losing his starting QB is a problem for Team Brigade because you're the, you got. I think he has the best record in the league, and putting out 69 points. I know how that a lot has to do with the waiver wire here. With the bye weeks, but I don't know if it's a bye weeks. This is actually his squad. So now that my man is down here and out with Kyler Murray, I think it's Mike White's season. All right, so waiver wire studs, aka Damn, out for the season. Team Vicious and Team Cruz, man. Team Cruz has had back-to-back losses, had the division handed to him on a platter. I beat Team Bring It last week, annihilated Team Bring It, led the forum, and he lost. And then this week against Vicious, loses to Vicious, 108-92. But he took some bumps in the roads here, man. He didn't get 50 points from Josh Jacob this time, but 0 by T. Higgins out with a concussion. Ramondre Stevenson, big injury coming into the playoffs, man. Debo gets hurt, even though Debo was in the bench. Another player, another team going into the playoffs, a little banged up, and some key players here that are going to be that's going to be a factor in the success in the postseason. Vicious, Justin Herbert, big game. Miles Sanders, big game. Every other game, Miles Sanders is what I call. That was it. Then after that, nothing else to be found. 18 by the Bills defense. That was pretty good in Justin Tucker. But, hey, another individual that limped him into the playoffs. So we're going to see. We're going to see who made the playoffs. I'm not going to give you that surprise because we're going to break the brackets down. But Team Vicious here, again, slap Team Cruz, who might be in trouble. We don't know that yet. But he has some banged up players. Not great for the playoffs. Grey Goose coming out with a bang, who ends up being the top scorer of the year. Not of the year, of the week. Destroying the two-owner team, New Era, and not much to discuss here, but the fact that Grey Goose left with a bang, at least got himself a little bit of cheddar, a little bit of cash there at the end to offset the horrible year he had this year, man, because, 5-9 is not like Grey Goose. This is not Goose status. For him, you cannot, not making the playoffs is a complete failure, and let alone going, being 4 games under 500. Jared Goff keeping the hot streak. James Conner came back hot from injury. Justin Jefferson, another annihilating game. DJ Shark, great asset here. Njoku. It's a shame. It looks like it's players we're going to start heating up now, but too little, too late. For New Era, he pulled a nice trade with Barkley, who has not shown up in the last couple of weeks. And injuries was really the story of the season here for New Era. Nice try getting Deshaun Watson in here. Actually scored 21 points, but it's just the fact that he didn't start Ezekiel Elliott, who's a stud. But then Jameson Williams, he held them all year long and finally played and did not start him when he actually had a touchdown today. So again, the story of the year for New Era was just the injuries. So for Grey Goose. So hey. It is what it is. These two guys are irrelevant right now. They're not in the playoffs. No disrespect. South Florida Spanish Ninja and Team Broadway. Another game with consequences here. And it was the division lead for Team Broadway. Team Broadway ended up winning. If they would have tied up, I believe, if Ninjas would have beaten Broadway, I think Broadway I think they both would have been, it would have been 9-5. And both would have been 9-5. And I think the division would have gone to Ninjas. Based on points and head-to-head matchups, but Ninjas couldn't pull it off. Lost by 6 points. Close game. Trevor Lawrence had a huge game. DeAndre Swift coming back. Pacheco. Stephon Diggs had a very slow game with 6 points. 44, by Lawrence. 6.9 by Swift. I apologize. Pacheco with 12. So that's what it was. Lawrence was pretty much the reason he stayed in the game. My man had a 3-stack. Broadway here had a 3-stack Kansas City Chiefs in the most unlikely way. Patrick with 33, McKinnon with 36, Kelsey with a modest 11. And look, even Adam Thielen out of nowhere. He is going to have a bye, I believe so. And I guess a team to worry about is definitely Team Broadway and Ninja. So again, we're gonna handle these when we break down the playoff bracket here because regular season is over. Finally, New York City Rico, 8-6, 122-99. Team Maximus, I know another disappointing season for one of the favorite teams coming into the season, stack-wise, loaded-wise in regards to players. But Josh Allen, Dalvin Cook didn't come from. Josh Allen had a modest game. Dalvin Cook disappeared. Travis Etienne has been nowhere to be found in the last 3 games. Amon St. Brown, A.J. Brown. Look, he talent-wise, look at on paper, man. I mean, he has a lot of running back depth here, and it's just, sometimes these players don't score, man, and that's what happened to him. Tom Brady, Rico kept it tough with Brady, 14.65. Derrick Henry, huge game. Keenan Allen coming back with 12 receptions, huge game. Deontay Johnson, I think Deontay Johnson is just going to get a lot of PPR points here. The Hawk with 17. He had a good all-around game pretty much by Tim Rico. So that's it. That's the last breakdown of the season when it comes to the entire league. But we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Let's go to these standings. Let's see how everything looks as of today before the playoffs. Team Broadway, division winner. Team Brigade, division winner, 10-4. Both guys. And let's take a look. The most points score was by Galamad this season. I am number 2. Galamad finished 8th. I finished 2nd with the most points, and I finished 4th in the league coming in. So I was hot at the end, man. Winning streak. Have myself a 4-2 winning streak. 4-4 the division. It is what it is. Points allowed. Hey, I wasn't in the top either, so that's good, man. But hey, I like my chances. If you notice right here, Ninjas is number 2. Rico and Ninja 8 and 6. Me and Team Cruz right there finished 3rd. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at the playoff brackets. Let's take a look at what we came here to see. Let's take a look right now and see what's going to happen. Let's break these down, baby. Let's talk some
playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs?
That's right, baby. Playoffs. Let's take a look at that bracket. Excuse me. Team Brigade gets the bye because he's a division winner. And my man got paid, 125, baby. Division winners get paid. First matchup, 5-4. Myself, Garbage Man, a.k.a. if Galamad wins, I kill myself, against South Florida Spanish Ninja. Hey, right now, and I'm not showing all my cards because I haven't, waivers haven't gone through. It is projected right now for South Florida Spanish Ninja to be his favorite, but I haven't pulled some players in here yet. I still got to make some more changes. But look, Justin Fields is coming back, and we're playing Philly, so this game is going to be against each other. So I'm hoping for Jalen to keep playing full games and keep going nuts. All right, Pacheco against Tony Pollard. Advantage Pollard, of course. Son of a Knight, advantage him. I got Brian Robertson, Stephon Diggs, and Adams. Clutch matchup right there. But then after that, if you look at all these check marks, he should have it in the bag against me. But like I always said, projections don't mean shit in fantasy football. Not going to wish you luck, Ninjas, because I want to get this cash, and I want to be the first back-to-back champ since Team Brigade, which happened a long time ago. I got a trophy with me around here somewhere. I'll bring it in next week. All right, next matchup. We have Rico against Team Cruz. And remember what I told you, man. Team Cruz, he is hurting right now coming into the playoffs. Really hurting right now. We don't know. T. Higgins, questionable. Josh Jacob, questionables. Ramondre Stewart, questionables. I think Higgins might not play this week, and we know for a fact Ramondre is not going to play this week. I don't know what's going to happen here. This might be a quick first-round exit for Team Cruz. And at this point, I like my chances against either guy if I beat Ninjas or when I beat Ninjas. So I think favorite here, based on the injuries, I think Rico should take this matchup based on the injuries. That's what you got. These are the 4 teams that are playing today, this week, and I'm feeling confident. I think my team's gonna get hot, and it's getting hot at the right time. I mean, come on, man. Just let me leave you with this before I close out the show. All right, let me leave before I close this out pretty quick. But when we look at these at the scoreboard, and I want to show everybody something. I want to show you Week 14, 152. For the individuals that are going to listen to this. Week 13, 175. Both W's. Week 12, 122. Week 11, 178. Week 10, 126. I mean, 4 of those weeks, man, your boy kept scoring over 120 points every single one of them. So watch out. Just like last year, momentum is starting to shift. Your boy E-Man from the Average Joe Sport Talk podcast and proud owner of Team Garbage Man, ready to face his destiny and take this chip and this money again for the second consecutive season. Your boy's not stopping anytime soon. Your boy is about to get paid. I am confident. I think I could honestly do this. I could definitely bring this cash home. I'm feeling good, baby. I'm feeling really, really good. Thank you for listening. Your boy E-Man from the Average Joe Sports Talk podcast signing out. Peace.